So this video is just a quick review on multiplying and dividing integers. So we just have some rules that we need to follow and memorize. So if you have a positive number times a positive number, it's going to result in a positive answer. Okay, if I have a positive number times a negative number, it's going to become negative, my answer. And I can flip that around as well, so a negative times a positive is also a negative. And then if I have a negative times a negative, that gives me a positive. The same rules apply to division as well, so if I were to put a division sign in between them instead of multiplying, so a positive divided by a positive is positive, a negative divided by a positive is negative, or vice versa, I can flip them around, and a negative divided by a negative is also a positive. So let's just look at some examples. Okay, so 4 times negative 2, so all I do is I just multiply like I normally would, so 4 times 2 is 8, but I have a positive because the 8 is a positive number and the 2 is a negative number, so I have a positive times a negative, so my answer is going to be negative 8. Okay, so from now on I'm going to drop the times symbol as well as the division symbol later on because I don't want this x to be mistaken for a variable, which will come up in later videos. So in number 2, this says the same thing as times, so it says 5 times negative 8, so my 5 is positive and the 8 is negative, so I have again a positive times a negative, so I know my answer is negative, and 5 times 8 is 40. Okay, now this one I have a negative times a negative, so I know that's going to result in a positive answer, and 6 times 4 is 24, so it's positive 24, or I would just write this, just 24, so you don't write the, in general, you don't write the positive sign in front of a number if it's positive. And then in number 4, I have a negative 9 times a positive 5. So a negative times a positive will give me a negative again. And 9 times 5 is 40. So I did see. So I saw all the different cases there. Okay, let's look at some examples with division. Oops, negative 45. Whoops. There we go. So negative 9 times 5 is negative 45. Okay, so with division works the same way. So 28 divided by negative 7, so I have a positive number divided by a negative number, so I know my answer is going to be negative, and 28 divided by 7 is 4, so it's negative 4. And again, like I said, just like with the multiplication sign, I'm going to get rid of the division sign and use this notation instead to show division. So here I have negative 42 divided by 6, so again I have a negative divided by a positive, so I'm going to get negative, and 42 divided by 6 is 7. Number 3, I have negative 21 divided by, let's make that guy a negative 7 instead. So negative 21 divided by negative 7. So negative divided by a negative, so I know I'm going to get a positive answer. So 21 divided by 7 is just 3. So it's positive 3. And then 25 divided by 5, well, they're both positive, it's just 5. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Good luck with the assignments.